The machine may suggesting the things, right? The next is called assistive technology. So what is this? It knows what is called assistive. Okay, the term assistive means that people may use this kind of tool for assistive purpose. AI can help these special needs for students to access the equitable equation. For example, reading the passage to the visual is important. Import student. For example, in our class, some deaf and dumb. For them, they have the Creative Commons. Okay, that features CC, the caption option. It may helping them do it. And for some other people, they have some kind of eye issues. So if they press this, what is the text to speech, automatically the text to speech may conduct. The people maybe hear the sounds and they can done by themselves. Like this, the AI may helping as part of the NLP, as I already mentioned, that's called NLP, natural language process. Right. The next one, interactive games. So the interactive games, most of the interactive tools, even the tools called Blocket and Q's, lot of interactive games. It may be work, and even the previously the people like us we are using the Kahoot, right? AHOD. That Kahoot is another platform. From this also the people are using a interactive game. But now it's integrated with the AI system. So once you integrate the AI systems, there's interactive game that teach the basic, the academic skills, even the arithmetic skills, everything the machines may give this. What is it? Based on the people's speed, it may suggest another one, and it gives the different interactive games is promoting. It may be generating interactive games, it may be suggesting the people. Like this, the AIs may helping to the higher education, even the school education. And the another important thing for higher education is called learning analytics. Particularly, the people like us, we are using a lot of LMS platforms. Okay, that's called learning management tool. From this, the people's having the explorations about the different tools, right? Even I am using the Moodle Cloud. Previously, I used the this one, Schoology. So now I'm like to use the Canva. The Canvas is different. Canva is different. Okay, Canvas is a platform for the designing a brochure. That's called Canvas, right? Now the Canva. Yeah. So just I'm telling this, the people always have the confusion with these tools. Yeah. So there is a tool, canva.com. Sorry, the canva.com is a tool we are using for the preparing a brochure. Okay. And this also now it's working with some kind of AI features. It automatically suggests the font and other things, right? But I'm using the paid version for designing a see here I'm designing different types of brochure for our department purpose. So it's promoting, it's suggesting different templates, and parallelly we have to make it the things and all. This is only for designing the brochures. But there is a one more tool, it's called Canvas. Okay, there is a tool, the Canvas instructor.com. It is an LMS platform. So once you give this username, password, and it is the home page of this. Even we can create a username for the students. So the students can be exposed. You can assign a username password. The students can get this material. The same like Moodle Cloud. But these are the free version. We don't have that much of learning analytics. But if you go with the paid version software of the LMS, it may be what is that, analyzing the entire progress of the learners, and it may be suggesting the different what is the different idea to the faculty, even for may suggest to the learners also. That's called learning analytics. So it may be, and you can see there may be some other tools. It's providing some kind of badges, right? So like you might hear that badges. That's in the case of gamification itself. There's a three important terms are important. That is called BBL. So you might hear the term. If you're thinking about the gamification, so we have to think about the BBL. One is called badges, other points. So we have to provide the points. Even if you conduct any activity, instead of giving a mark. The second B represent badges. Badges means look like a certificate. For example, if you finish one task, the automatically the machine is providing some kind of badges to the learners. And the third one is the leaderboard, L for leaderboard. So these are the three important elements which we have to follow if you like to use the gamification strategies, right? So like this, the gamification is working. In a similar way, the learning and what they're doing, the education administrator to analyze the interpret data, enable to make the better informed decisions. Okay, automatically the missions finding that what is the issue for them, what is the issue for this particular individual person. Based on this, it suggests the different materials, it suggests a different idea to cope up with the studies and all. So like this, the missions monitoring the students' progress. So like this, we have the lot of benefits when you're using this kind of artificial intelligence. And the another one, this we already discussed. So how it will be creating impact in the case of higher education, the research. So one is called plagiarism detections and exam integrity that we also discussed here about the proctoring examination and chatbot enrollment and retention. So very soon, within 1 or 2 years, most of the universities they will go for the chatbot based admission process. At least they can create some kind of FAQ system through the chatbot. And learning management system also now they interline with AI. Then academic research, for example, there is a semantic scholar. There is a tool called semantic scholar. Just I'm going with this. It is working with AA features only. So if you go to semantic scholar, you can see a free and AA power research tool for scientific literature, right? So once you go and log in, you can explore this. This is also, it's like a Google Scholar only or in a Scopus, but it's working with the AA power research tool for the scientific literature. So it's having some better AA feature, maybe such a different materials for us, particularly for your research area. So then similarly, yeah. Then analyzing the students, yeah, success materials. That's why I already mentioned that's called learning analytics. So it's nothing but it may be checking these learning analytics of the learners based on success, maybe giving this idea. And suppose as a faculty, you like to integrate this kind of AI in education. So this is a way we have to benefit. One is called, it may be checking this classroom behavior also. So suppose you are, even there is a studies going on, the people are keeping the camera on through the camera, it's detecting that the facial reaction of the people, and it's suggesting what is the issues in the classroom. Everything it gives this some kind of what is this report to the teachers. So it may be managing the classroom behavior. Even we can use the AI features and gamification for engaged students engagements for gamified learning, because most of the people now they're thinking about to go with a gamified education system because making the people to be engaged. The problem with the classroom, we are always providing education in a education mode, not in entertainment mode. So that is the reason now the people thinking about to integrate both education and entertainment. So if you like to provide a education, so just writing. So if you like to provide a education in entertainment mode, so that is called edutainment, entertain, right? So because generally the people like us, we are much spending on the mobile phone, particularly the Facebook, YouTube, and other things. Even if we deeply look onto the analyze, the recently the YouTube itself they integrated one more feature is called shorts video. Shorts video. Previously it was not there. Why they integrated shorts video? Because the people, we don't have much time to be view this YouTube video because most of the YouTube video is more than 20 minutes or 30 minutes, even 1 hour or 2 hours. So we don't patient to be entertained with us with this kind of big videos. Due to the reasons, now they integrated new features in the YouTube that is called shorts video. So even the YouTube, you can find out a small shorts video. It may be such a different shorts video, and it also suggesting. Suppose you are being regularly one kind of jokes, right? One kind of dance-based jokes or something jokes you are hearing. The similar kind of videos may be suggesting the shorts, right? That is also a. So why what I highlighting here? We are much depends on this kind of entertainment layer. That is the reasons as a teacher fraternity we have to think how we can provide a education in entertainment mode, or we have to provide a content in the edutainment mode. So once you think this, we have to solution that gamification. So we have to integrate the gamified things into our education practice. Then the students who don't feel to be worry about feeling the boring and all. Even a lot of AI tools may be suggesting to go with some kind of gamified elements, things and all. And even if you like to fix the stop strings, nothing but the timetable and substitute the management. Suppose one teacher's leave, automatically the mission suggesting who is free, it may be suggested to take the classes. And for checking the assessment, I must already mention that there's a proctor examination. Now the missus may monitoring the learner's movement and maybe tracking whether the students are watching this, whether seeing these messages by themselves or they are copying from somewhere. Everything the missus may be seeing this, right? So that is called as in education. That is called as in assessment. And the next one is a transport maintenance. Suppose some of the instances there were more than 50%, 60%. For maintaining is very difficult. So they could not know where the bus is there. So if you put the GPRS system with the AI system, the AI system is monitoring based on the speed of the buses. It will be saying another bus to be go and pick up the people and all. And the another one is cyber safety and security. Even a lot of cyber safety and security issues comes in this digital world. If they using the AI system is maybe monitoring the entire progress, entire process. So like this, the AI systems may helping the peoples in a different way. Now I'm moving to some of the demo. For the demo, I'm just using because last few days also we discussed some demos, but other than some of the tools I like to highlight here. But these are tools, it's semi basic AI tools. It might be good for the school level. Sometimes you can think about to use for the higher education sector also. This is a very funny tool, QSDA with google.com. It is a Google things only. It is good for the children. Or suppose in your home there is a small kids, kind of try them. So here, this is a platform. Is already mentioned that it's developed by the AI. Now Google. Now you can see the left corner. This is an AI experiment made by the Google. When you start let draw, it gives this names of the projects. Right now it's seesaw. Right. So you have to draw something. It will take a seesaw. We have to draw a seesaw within 20 seconds. Okay. Just so you can draw a seesaw. So I'm just drawing it. So it taking is a banana. Okay. I'm drawing like this. Okay. Suppose I'm not dot. So what are things I'm drawing? It may be detecting what I'm drawing. Suppose I didn't not done it. So it's showing that I did not do it correctly. Then the time is about to stop. So it seems that I didn't do a seesaw. Suppose now I like to go. The second one is giving the task for me. Within it 20 seconds, at least I have to do a smiley face. I can try this. So just I am putting a circle. Now you can see now the machine is detecting that it is here. Then I'm just drawing a basket. So it's like a cup is detecting. It's not a, okay, just I'm trying with. It's detecting this bucket now, right? So even though it's not correcting, right? So like this, the machine's predicting what I'm drawing, right? Machine checking. So now it's asking to draw a bird. I'm just drawing a bird. Right. So still it's not detecting. For this, we need it. Yeah. So there is no clues. It's not able to find what I'm drawing. So if you're done correctly, the machines can predict and it's giving the mark. Otherwise, it won't give this mark. So now the machine's monitoring what you're drawing and it's checking the assessment also. So this is the best example how the AI system is accessing the performance of the individuals, particularly for the drawing elements. Okay. So this is the best example, artificial intelligence assessment. The second example, I like to go with this magic sketchpad. Okay, this is a very funny sketchboard, sketchpad AI. So I'm sharing this link in the chat box. Right, I'm sharing this. So this is a magic sketchpad. So let's go with the let's go. So you just do a small basic, for example, it's showing the cat. So when I do the only small circle, I'm not doing anything. Automatically, the machine is drawing a cat. You can put any shapes. It finally making us a cat. You got it? Suppose I like to go with another drawing. Okay, crab, right? So what I'm going to do, just to put one square or something, I'm just leave this hand. Now you can see it automatically drawing a crab. Okay, so based on the source images, the missions predicting the basic images, then it may be automatically draw from there. So like this, it may be helping to the small kids. Okay, suppose I like to draw an elephant. So I'm just putting a basic images like this. Now you can see it may be automatically maybe converting some kind of elephant systems. So it's also good for the small kids. So how it may be tracking the movements of the individuals, right? The next one, next tool, that's called image scavenger hunt. This is purely based on the camera-based tools. So it may be suggest some objects. Then based on the object, you have to show this object. So particularly, it may be good for the children, those who are sitting in the home. For example, if you press the images scavenger hunt with Google, it's in Google product. So this kind of tools, if you have the small kids in the home, kindly make them to be participate instead of always using the YouTube. This kind of tools make them to be engaged. So this is another AI tool. Is a Google initiative. So let's play. So what it's showing, it's showing some loading. It's telling to load. You can wait. After that, it may suggest one objects. That object we have to show this camera. So you have to show this t-shirts. Okay. So we are, yeah, I can show my shirt, then automatically it's taking this, right? So now I got this next to emoji. So the next to emoji, it's maybe working with the camera. Find a keyboard, right? So I can show the keyboard. Now you can see when I see the keyboard, it detecting. So it's checking, it's tracking the camera through the camera whether I'm showing this the exact, particularly in your home. There is a small kids nearly 5 to 10, 6 years old. So for them, for maintaining the noun-based objects, it's easy for them. If you go to the next emoji, find the specs. Sorry, I don't have specs. I don't have specs, but even though I'm showing this, there is a there's a specs box. Actually, there is a specs box is directing as a specs. So it may be scanning what you're showing in front of the camera. If it's showing correctly, it accepting. Otherwise, it won't be shown. See the next one. So find a bulb. So I'm just showing this light up. No, it is not detecting as a light. It's not detecting. I'm trying with my light of this. It's also not detecting. Yeah, it is detecting as the light. It's detecting as a light. So within a few seconds, we have to find the object we have to show to the camera. Then it may be detecting. So this way we increase these small kids in the home. So how the AI system is checking and whether the things which is asked by the AI, whether you are showing the same thing like this in my monitoring. So this is a very good tools for the children's community. Depends on much of YouTube. We can make the people to be engaged with these tools. Then other one tool, it's called a brand mark. It is good for the people like suppose you like to design here some kind of logo for your some programs and all, right? Or you need some kind of term. For example, I'm just going with the term ages salvo. So we are conducting some kind of quiz program, that is I'm putting a terms called ages salvo. I'm giving some kind of slogan that is called IQ. Okay. The quotients. Okay, I'm putting the quotient as one of the terms. So once you give this brand name, that's called Aegis Salvo, and give this some kind of what is that slogan. Then after this, you can go to the next button. Then it asking that whether you like to go with which mode. So whether you like it or planet or a flower, organic leaf. Like that, you can go with which is the keyword ideas you needed. You can select this, go with the next one. Now it asking to find a color. You can select the color which you prefer. I'm going the organic color and click OK. So once I click OK, now the machines detecting or creating or generating their own logos based on the input which I given. It is good for the creating it. Now you can see there is a separate logo. Aegis Salvo, there's an one logo. There's another logo. There's another logo. Right. So the logo which you like to use, you can use it. So like this, it may come a different logo. Right. So it may be such the different logos. Only the text-based logos. It succeeds in more than 5 or 6, right? You can suppose you like to do the editing, you can do the editing. So this is a good for the preparing a logo. You can see this is in Salvo, this is in design, this is another design, this is another design, this is another design. So this is looking good. So this also another design for Aegis Salvo. This is another design. So it maybe give a lot of suggestions. From this, you have to download it. So there is a options, or you can take a screenshot. This is another one. So I feel this is looking good. This is a robot base because I'm added some input as a robot. That is, there is a robot base is always coming. So like this, this kind of tool is suggesting different logos for us. So if you want, I can share this link. This is a link for, I'm sharing this correct link. This is a brand mark, make your logo. So if you need, you can explore this. Only you can put this. Suppose you are preparing some kind of brochure work for this. For you want to make it some kind of unique font or unique style of the logo from this content which are given. You can use this kind of tools. Even after this, you can do some kind of editing. It gives some kind of input only. It provides some kind of design. If you feel good, you can adopt this. Otherwise, you can prepare by your own and through different mode. So this is another tool. It may be helping to prepare a design for the brochure for logo. And there is another one. Yeah, so Brainly. This is a tool, the same like Chat GPT. If you have any queries to the Chat GPT, you're asking, the similar way, if you're asking any question to the brainly.in, okay, you may get this answer the same like Chat GPT. But here the subject specific it is there, right? So if you have to create it's an education tool, it's based purely based on education. Even you can go with the Hindi. Suppose you like to ask the questions like Hindi, or if you want to find some questions related to Hindi, if you want to ask the questions, if you need the answer for this, you can ask the queries here. Even the arts, music, science, economy, then different subjects are there. So kindly ask the queries here. It gives the answer like Chat GPT, but it's same like a database. The database which has the answers, it gives the some kind of search report, and apparently it gives some kind of others report. It's given by the Brainly itself, like a Chat GPT what they're doing. So that is a tool called brainly.in. It is good for the education people because it's only meant for the education. You can find all the education subject, even the CBSE board, 10 standard, CBSE board, 12 standard base. You want to go with some kind of interactions. The question answer, you can depend on this tool. That is called Brainly. And the other tool, it is called and maps. Actually, this is a scribing pen tool. This is scribing pen. I'm just sharing this link in the chat box. So what is the advantage of this tool? We can the same like previously I drawn a diagram. Now it automatically makes a different. For example, if made is basic elements of circle, it automatically filling the cat objects. Similarly, so I'm just to draw here, but you can see down. There's also cat. Suppose I like to go with the bird, right? So, but I'm putting in the basic image. So when I do the basic image, so automatically I didn't do that green color is suggesting to go with their birds different idea is promoting. So if you done a basic elements, it's existing. Suppose I like to go with another one, alarm clock. So you can put this alarm clock, the circle, it automatically checking where you can put this numbers. It may be the green color is not done by me. Automatically it's existing the things, right? So where you can put the numbers and all. So this is also tracking your basic input which are given. Based on this, it may be tracking your performance. It may be such a different way. So this is another tool. This is an example for AA, how the AA is to be helping for do the drawings and all. Yes, so like this, we have a lot of tools. So due to time frame, I'm skipping. Just I'm going to highlight the tools name hereafter. Suppose you want to know more about the AI experiment in Google, because the Google is doing a lot of experimentations. If you want to explore this one, I can share this link because all the AI experiment, the things which I do, done the demo now, up to now, I find it from this website only. So this is an experiment dot with Google. It's a collection. So this is a particular website. It's having the collection of all the AI features or AI tools are there, right? So what you have to do, just you can explore one by one. One is called AI plus writing. So if you want to explore, you can click this video and explore it. That's called how the augmented reality may helping. Sorry, artificial intelligence may helping for writing. Then artificial intelligence in learning, and artificial intelligence drawing. Okay, like this they given even artificial intelligence music, particularly the tools like UT music. So it may be suggesting the albums and all. So based on your interest. Then other AI experiment like cave camera, mood board scratch, infinite herbarium. There may be infinite herbarium. You may get some kind of smell also through this. Lucas Peck, the Scribbly, Alto, whatever. These are the Google product is doing it now. This like doing the experimentations in a trial and error. Okay, kindly check this. It's a trial and error based. So these are things only I done. It's scribing pen I done the demo. Image scavenger I done a demo, right? So once you show this keyboard is detecting, right? So like this, most of the demo I done it from this because it's working like a sketch run demos. then font map, rock, paper, scissors missions. They doing a lot of, what is this? Even I done a cube draw, no, the first day I done a demo, cube draw, auto draw. These are the tools. From this only, I done a demo because I have the habit to be explore everything. So once I find this particular experiment, this particular website, I explore one by one. So which are tools very easy to the people. So I already done the auto draw. So the first day we done a experiment, right? This is autodraw.com. I found this interface only. Similarly, if you like to go with the other one, see, if we go to the other one that is called cubedraw.com. So that also I done a demo. Just you can select it here, go to the Q's launch. It goes the cube draw. This also I done a demo now. So like this, you can explore one by one. This is called A do it. Suppose you like to go with the artificial intelligence do it. That is also we have the options. So we have to load it. There's an A experiment. It gives this do it also, the piano that responsive. Is playing high. Any tool which can be make piece writing using ma'am, Dalia Rafat. Yesterday we discussing, no? So PhD and all you mean to write by our own, right? So we don't, it depends on much, but there is a Chat GPT. We have the tool or Qbot. So we have the different tools are the like paraphrasing tools or Qbot. From this, if you're asking the queries, it may give the answer. You have to be analyze the answer. Finally, you have to write from your end. Okay, that is good because the cut and copy is not be fair in the case of PhD writing. It may be helping. It's like assistance only. This kind of AI system is act as an assistant, right? So that from this we have to be stops. We have to fix some kind of layer. So in what level we can use this kind of advanced technology, right? If you are using 100%, there may be pledges. It may be bigger challenge now. Okay. Then neural network, see the think translator. So there is another one, think translator. So we have lot of AI tools are there. So if you go with the think translator, we have to explore it how it's working. Okay, now it's detecting my camera. So try taking picture in something. Okay, takes pictures in something. I just try take this picture in my mobile. Oh yeah. Oh, it's taking is a forehead. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's 1 minute. So Sarah asking the tools for drawing a concepts in visual form. So a lot of infographics tools are there. I think you are asking the infographic, but it's not directly with AI. It gives some kind of basic templates, right? From this we can draw, we can put the input. It may give this suggestion for the different things. Okay, yeah, exactly, infographic. But I'm using this infographic, but it's not AI. But I'm giving you one free platform for user that I'm using regularly. Even I'm using the Canva for this infographic. Otherwise, there is a tools called infographics designer. Okay. So are asking the question, that's why I'm doing this. Generally, I'm using this Canva. Then I may use the another one is called just PictoChat. So this is another tool which I'm using for PictoChat. It's giving the lot of infographics. From this, you have to pick up which infographics is useful for you. But it's providing a lot of free content also. So some of the contents are paid. That also you have to use it. But most of the contents are free only. And suppose you are not satisfied with this, but I'm using a Google slide. In this Google slide, there is an extension I'm using regularly. That is my wonderful tools which I always to promote my student also. Just I'm highlighting some of the infographics tools. Even during my during our university NAC visits, myself only prepare the PPT through this infographics. Even I showing, if the time person, I'm showing this PPT also. So I'm moving to the Google slide. If you go to the Google Slides, there is a blank presentation you can go. It is an add-in software in your PPT, in your Google Slides. Only the Google Slides, there's an add-in software is available. So if you go to this, you can find out this one. See here, there is a tools, right? Or extension. Normally the extension is things for the add-in. This is called Slide Kit template. So this is here add-in software. You have to install it in the Google Slide. So this is called Slide Kit template. How to install means go to the add-on, then get add-ons. This also is working the Google Chrome. Can you look on this? After this, you have to find this kind of windows. There you can slide type slide kit template. You can type slide kit template. Okay. Then after that, maybe finding a tools. It's a ranking of 4.1 ranking. So it's very good tool out of 5. Then you can install this. After installation is over, you can find out this extension and you can find out this slide kit template. You can go the insert slides. If you go with insert slides, there may be a pop-up window. It comes the right side. Now you can see there is a slide kit template library. You may get the different infographics. So I may get the different infographics, right? So here, if you need to get only the free infographics, there is a funnel symbol, right? If you go to the funnel, there is a free license. Images are there. If you click this free images, you can find more than 100 infographics. See, there is a more 100 infographics are there. So this is an infographic we have to be download in a normal PPT. For example, this infographic you want to use, just you can click it here. This infographic will come to the PPT. Right now you can see my Google Slides. It takes you few seconds to be integrated. Yeah, now you can see there is a new slide. It is having the smart, right? Then you can modify anything. You can do the modification in this slide. You can do any editing in this. So like this, what I done, I download all the 100 template which is available free in this templates. After this, I can download as a normal PPT. So just I'm giving this some idea for you, because here we can get more than 100 templates is free. What you have to do, you have to go and download this. After you are downloading all this template in your normal PPT, go to the Microsoft PowerPoint and download it. Okay. Or you're asking about data visualization, right? So data visualizations, we have using a different tools like a SIM, structured equation modeling. We are using this, but I don't know now. I'm not much aware of this. If you know, I will suggesting you. So you are talking about structured equation modeling, that kind of things, no sir, like almost based diagram, right? So normally for this higher level, we need to depend some kind of physics software. It's a paid one only. But this here things I'm using for preparing a slides, right? So just I'm showing which I made for the department. Even this PPT, you know, which I shown yearly, you are getting some kind of infographics. So the previous PPT, just I'm showing this PPT. So yeah, not this PPT. The previous PPT, which I'm using some kind of infographics. Hope you see this. This is a PPT I prepared through that one only, not this one. I think I just is closing this. I'm coming back to open a slide. Yeah. I open the slide. Yeah, so this is actually infographics only. Actually, this is the things called infographics. So I use some power user plugin, very good. So I'm not looking for the interactive data. Oh, so I'm not much aware of that. If there I was suggesting you. So you're expecting that kind of Excel based for the data visualization. It is not that much is not there, but some kind of qualitative analysis. We need to get some kind of diagram. So just there is a tools called S-Site, right? Otherwise, even I have the one tool based on the AI, but it's based on the Microsoft based tools. Just I'm showing this links. I'm just closing this. There is a tool. It is called JFK files, right? It's a Microsoft AI lab, because the Microsoft AI also is doing this kind of some kind of meta-analysis based chart is providing. But particularly, this tool is might good for if you want to know about the online resources which is not available. For example, you like to find more than 20 years or 30 years of content. Normally, the people maybe typed the content or handwritten content. That content, if you want to find, you can use this tool that is called JFK files. It is good tools to find the old file. Actually, it takes a complex file including photos, handwritten government documents, and more. That is not available in the online. For that things, you have to go with this tool. This is called JFK file. Just I'm sharing this link. Kindly explore this. The tool name is called JFK. Right. Suppose I want to know about the Oswald. Okay. Just to close the Oswald. So here you can get the details about the Oswald, the material, the old materials, like see this kind of typewriting, handwritten, wherever the Oswald is there. So his photos are available. Like this, we may get this resources which is not available in a normal Google search. For this, we are using this. And sir asking the data visualization. No? If I press this is a diagram, see here there is a one right corner, there is some link. So once you press this, you may get this kind of meta-analysis. So in what way the ask word is linked with the people, he linked with the commission, CVY, empathy, like this gives some kind of flow charts, some kind of linkage. So in what way the other people may contribute with him, like this gives some kind of linkage diagram, like a data visualization diagram, but it's a qualitative. So in what way does Oswald is connected with this much people, right? This much of authors, like this provided. If you need to explore only these things, yeah, of course, it's same like network diagram. So just like you get it. Thank you so much, sir. So this is for the data. For the if you want to know that resources, you can go with this mode. This for the network diagram. This is the tools purely based on AI. Only the material which is not available in the online sources, it may be finding from the document from the somewhere the resources. It gives this answer for us. So it is a good tool, and I just am going to one more tool which I like to do the demo in my
In
mobile.
our studio also we will get it.
Oh, fine. Art Studio, yeah. But Art Studio, we need a coding and all. So, but the Art Studio, those who are good and comfortable with the coding, and it's an open source software, but even though the coding issues are for the people not having that much of idea, right? Yeah, now I'm just moving to one demo with my mobile. There is a one tool, it is a Microsoft tool. Hope you are finding my mobile, but mobile is not view. Just I'm closing and open. I'm just sharing once again. I'm sharing once in my mobile. One minute. So hope you're getting this mobile, right? So now I'm suggesting a very good application for mathematics teacher, but don't promote to the learners. How the AI system may help them to solve any kind of mathematical equations. For this, it's called Microsoft Math. The tool is called Microsoft Math. If you want to download, you can go to the Google Play Store. Go to the Google Play Store and type here Microsoft. It's a Microsoft tool, Microsoft Math Solver. Then you have to install it. Then wherever you are finding the question, for example, you have the questions, the mathematical, very complex equation like integral calculus, differential equation, anything which you like to find the answer, you can go with this, the Microsoft Math. So once you go with the Microsoft Math, it having the options like scanning, drawing, type. Even sometime you may feel that your calculator, normal calculator which you are using in your mobile phone, it's not supporting scientific, it's working scientific, but sometimes you are not finding a good scientific calculator. But here you can find all the scientific, even the integral calculus, then the integral calculus, differential equation, limiter, maximum, all the high level mathematical calculations you can do this. But I'm using the scan option. So here we are getting the answer within a single scan. Suppose I'm having the equation in front of me. There is the equation 5x plus 3y equal to 8. Just I'm scanning this. And it gives the answers immediately. You can see this. So it's like searching the information through this. Can look like a Google Lens. The Google Lens, how is working? It may be scanning and finding the results. Similarly, this tools, it may be scanning the equation and finally give this answer from the people those are asking the question. Only things kindly ensure a net connection. Yeah. So it may be given this along with the diagram representation of this equation because it's algebraic equation, right? So it may give this, so it may be finding. So due to the network connections, I'm just trying this. So kindly try this. There is a small network issues because I'm connecting with the same Wi-Fi regularly. So all the devices, due to the reasons, it may be stuck. I'm scanning once again. It may be detecting, suddenly it may becomes, we have a good internet speed. Now you can see there is a equation, x is equal to 8 minus 3y. And if you want to know the solution, you can go to the step-based solutions. You may get the answer, y answer also. Even you can get this graphical representations, algebraic equations, and gives us answer. Suppose you like to go with another equation to solve this, go with this. You can scan these questions. You can try with the trigonometric equations. That also you may get this. So I may get this answer x equal to minus 1 by 5. And if you want to know this equation, you can see this solve, how it will be solved. Every details you may get in this, and you may get this diagramming also. So this quadratic equations answer I may get in this. So this is a tool, it's a perfect example how the AI system is helping to find the answer very fastly. Mutapam Mantusa, it is here Microsoft Microsoft Math Solver. So if you go to the Google Play Store, I'm just telling how to type this. Go to the Google Play Store and type here Microsoft Math Solver. This is a tool, Microsoft Math Solver. It is a Microsoft. It is a 4.4 ranking. Yeah. Thank you. So hope you understood what is this tool I demonstrate. Suppose this tool is not working there, you can try with another tool. It's called Photomath. This is also another mathematics tool. It may be solving all the mathematical equations. Photomath.com. So the Photomath. This is also 4.2 ranking. Photomath, the same like the tool of Microsoft. What is the Math Solver? The same like it too, right? You can try with any one tool, Photomath, or in the case of Microsoft, we are using regularly, that we can try with Microsoft. Yeah, now I'm concluding my presentation with this slide. So I'm going very fastly because these are things we are regularly discussing. And this is a slide I already mentioned that I prepared with the use of my MS PowerPoint design feature itself. Now you can see there was animations. So artificial intelligence is the future of learning. This set design is used by my laptop itself. And see, this is a things I want to highlight. This is said by Gaffer Mali. He was the Vice President of Artificial Intelligence Machine Learning Medable. According to thing, he hoped that in the year 2030, most of the humanity will have ready to access the healthcare and education through the digital agents. We are the digital agents, okay? So that the digital agents may helping to the peoples, even the health as well as the education sector. Using AI in education holds many benefits for the both student and teachers. And just highlighting in future what level the AI may helping. It may be emotional well-being. Even the robot system can understand our emotions. It having the sense of the smelling. It may be even it may be act as a friend for us. So whenever you have the sorrow, whenever you like to entertain the people, the robot system, it may be act as a friend. It may be understand our emotions. And the other one, spotting that filling the games wherever the teacher's missing some content. Okay, so wherever the material is missed, the machine may understand, the robot system may understand, or the artificial intelligence may understand. Maybe such a different content. This way, the future AI systems may come. And other one, even in future, the children's working alongside of AI, because still now for the Indian context, for working with AI systems, very difficult because they don't have a robot and all. Very soon, the children's in our home itself, they may be engaged with this kind of AI devices. They have the robot system. In future, within 5 or 6 years, all the home they have some kind of robot systems. Particularly this kind of small robot, it may be entertaining the people. So just now I demo how the mathematical AI apps may helping to solve this mathematical equation. In future, it may become a different way. Other one, language learning through chatbot. Particularly, even the Google Chat GPT, it may be helping to teach Tamil or Malayalam or Hindi also. So you don't depend on any peoples to teach any languages because the machines teachers taught us. So that's a language learning through chatbot. It is possible in the future days. The other one, AI will promote the collaborative learning for the multiple students. Even now, I already mentioned that it will be promoting the personalized learning only. So only the each individual, they may learning by themselves. But in future, even this kind of AI systems may make it some kind of collaborative work with kind of multiple students in a collaborative mode if possible. And the other one, smoother task with artificial intelligence and education. What are the things which are doing the paperwork? Now this AI system is reducing for all the way the A to Z of the entire classroom activity and for the administrative activity, the AI system is helping us. So it may be working in a smarter way. And the universal learning, that you know what is called universal learning. It's part of the inclusive learning, one of the inclusive learning, because each one depends on the different kind of study materials. Based on the individual, it may succeed. For example, some people learn through the video, some people learn from the PPT, some people learn through the concept map. For each individual, what that necessity, what the interest, it may be suggesting, right? It's a universal learning. It won't be forced to go with only. For example, in our classroom, we are always going with the lecture method. We are not worrying about whether people can understand or not. But each individual base, the content may be delivered to each individual. Even the students like to write the examination. Some people write the exam through the oral, some people write written, some people like to write in essay. So based on the individual individual needs, the machines may be adopting and maybe going for any universal learning is possible through the AI. That is called universal learning. Then this kind of things may promoting go beyond the classroom also, right? So because we have the limited time 9 to 5 o'clock, and we are going with only the subject specific or the syllabus basic. But this kind of system, it goes more than beyond the curriculums, beyond the classrooms. And automation, it streamline the process of the entire classroom transactions. And teacher, in future, this may be a thought of me. The teacher, along with the AI, is going to work together. Even the classroom, there may be one AI system, one teacher, right? Both can, like now we are talking about team teaching, right? In team teaching in future, there may be a AI team teaching. So one human teacher, other one is a some kind of AI teachers might be there, or AI tutor might be there. This is the way the future days may be going on. AI-powered machines to predict the student academic performance. There may be chances. It may be predict what the student's achievement, what is going to get the mark. Everything the machines may predict. Then customized learning content. That's also I told you universal learning. So based on the individual needs, the content may be customized. So textbook guides material and customize the skills and provide this message to us. And admission talk simpler. All the things is possible to simplify. And it's very good for the multilingual students in the classroom, right? So the hereafter, the language is not a big barrier, even in the case of Central University or any university, because some students may be comfortable with the mother tongue. For them also this AI system, because the language you like to hear, just you can enable these options in your AI system. Even the speaker may be speaking English or they speak in another language. The language you prefer, if you enable it, it may be give this answer in the language you're expecting to be missing. And even SAR is asking whether the informations we may get visualize informations like this kind of networking graph or some kind of data visualization in very soon. That also may comes, right? So the information visualization also possible in the forthcoming days. Then gamification will be the experimental learning, integrating with the AI. It is good, and AI will improve the teaching techniques, of course, because the AI is giving a lot of things to promote or updating our teaching skills and all. Because still now we are using the pedagogy as a teaching methods. Pedagogy is an outdated one, so we need to be upgrade with this. Okay, we need to upgrade with this. And AI will improve the teaching techniques and lessons resource can across the from anywhere and anytime is another advantages. So just I'm skipping this. We all reach 7 o'clock, right? So we can go for discussion. If you have any queries or if you like to give input, please kindly ask me. Kindly ask me. So we can stop in this. If you have any, yeah.
Yes, sir, actually, we have to measure the POCO mapping and measure the attainment level of students. So can we do it with the help of any of the tools?
I think Chat GPT might working because we are working with our outcome based. Even the outcome based input the machines having the Chat GPT. You can ask these queries because I didn't explore it. You can try this Chat GPT, man. It gives us solutions.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Because the outcome based education, no, it's already the foreign lot of countries they already follow. Therefore, the Chat GPT having some kind of algorithm about this this kind of outcome based. If you're asking the question, they give the answer. Surely. Yes, any other question?
Yes, anyone? Yes, anyone?
Nidhi, there's a question from Nidhi. You mentioned as a multi-lingual aspect, so does it mean the certain language linguistics? Of course, ma'am. That is, I am already mentioned, it's called NLP, natural language processing. One other type of AI is called NLP. The language, because we are discussing about a text to speech, speech to text, right? The similar way, the speaker may be speaking one language. If you want to do the instant translation, that's also possible, right? So, for example, the YouTube video, you are hearing this movie in Tamil or in Malayalam. In down, you are getting this transcript of the English, no? That is who's typing. No one can give the transcript. Automatically, it may be doing the translation through the particular platform. It gives this kind of other language transcript, right? So the like this, lot of AI features may comes. That is the reason I told. In future, the classroom, no worry about the linguistic. Any language people, they can sit in the classroom. Even the speakers maybe speak in their own mother tongue. We can able to convert our mother tongue. It's possible. That kind of a system may be enabled means. Yeah, any other queries?
Sir, good evening. This is Rafiq from Cyber Industry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please. I'm just
Sir,
short.
yeah, I have a question, but not from today's PowerPoint, not from today's presentation. This was the third day's presentation, which you taught us about Tome.ai for this PPT presentations.
What is the title? Sorry, Tom. Yeah, please,
T-O-M-E,
Tom.
Tome.
Yeah, Tom. Yeah.
So I was trying to use it also. I was trying to do some kind of trial, but sir, I couldn't use the PowerPoint which I already have. For example, I have created a PowerPoint by myself, and I wanted to
Import it. The import
import it
is
in the
right.
sense I wanted to make it more designed in that way. But it is not happening one way. And second
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
is that even if I wanted to use that PowerPoint, download that way, it is not happening. Only the link is getting generated.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Yeah.
So that means there is no chance for us to put our own PowerPoint and design it in a method.
No. We can edit the content, sir. The since what they given, we can edit it. Okay. That's why I told already, we cannot download this. We can, if you want to use it, we can use as a URL link. The same URL link, and you can share the screen and you can use it. Okay. That is only the possible. Right. We cannot, you can customize, but already existing content, we can add some more, but we cannot import our slides. That's not possible.
Okay, we can't do that.
Yeah, that's correct.
Sir, excuse me.
Yes, sir. Mustafa.
Sir, please explain regarding PPT competition. I didn't clearly understand the things.
Sir, please kindly explain, sir. Mustafa, sir. Mohammad, sir.
Also, after the thanks.
Sir, your voice is, we can't hear your voice breaking.
Actually, I have got GPT in my email. Sudhakar, the assistant professor from the Central University of Jammu. Only one PPT I have got. How many people sent to me?
Sir, your voice still is an issue, sir. I'm going to explain what the SAR's given the assignment. Sir, in the WhatsApp group, we shared 4 titles, right? So those who are making a slide, PowerPoint, in a good manner, if you're sending to him, he may be evaluated. If it's good, he maybe give some kind of praise award. Like this, he makes it some kind of competitions. It's like a competition. It's not an assignment. It's like a competition. He made it for the participant purpose. So based on the title which you given, if you prepare a slide, if you send to him, he may be selected best one. He gives us some kind of prize awards. This is the competition title.
Thank you, sir. But I have already prepared one and I sent it across.
Oh, so that okay, fine, sir. That's why sir told only your things he can get it.
Okay.
Fine.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
I have my PPT on your WhatsApp number.
You're sending to the SAR's number, no, sir? Mohammad sir number, right? Mohammad sir mobile.
Okay, I'll check. I'll check it.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much for all of participants. I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude appreciations for your participation in the workshop on artificial intelligence and Chat GPT impact on education. It has been a pleasure to share with you my knowledge and insight on this topic. I hope that the information that I shared was the informative and valuable to you. As we know, AI is one of the most rapidly growing technologies today, and it's important that we keep ourselves informed and up to date on latest advancements in this field. Through this workshop, we were able to explore the basics of AI, its potential applications, and how to ChatGPT is being used to transform communications and interaction. I am particularly pleased that we had the opportunity to discuss the education and research implications of AI, which is the topic of great importance in the field as we move forward. It is important that we continue to have conversation around the potential impact of AI on society and work toward the ensuring the AI is developed and used in ethical and responsible manner. Lastly, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to the resource person, Dr. Thiyagu Surya, Assistant Professor, Department of Education, Central University of Kerala. Sir, I want to say that without your cooperation, there was not possible to conduct this workshop. Your idea will be helpful for our participants. Thank you again, and I look forward to seeing amazing things and you will accomplish in the field. In the last, I would invite our resource person, Dr. Thiyagu, please give a remark, conclusion remark regarding this workshop in 5 minutes.
Okay. So fine, sir. It is a continuing remark. Just I like to extend my acknowledgements only. The special thanks to all the participants for your patient listening, actually the active participation, because I'm really enjoyed the entire 5 days events, because from the way you are asking the question, from the way you are giving this input, I also get some kind of input and insight. Thank you so much to make me to be think, right? And also special thanks to the Mohammad sir. When he approached me, he given the task like kindly discuss about Chat GPT as well as the AI, because I have some kind of experience about the AI tools and all. But after giving the task only, I explored the Chat GPT. Chat GPT I used, but I could not use in different aspects like in the research and all. So after this, just I'm having this because it provides a platform to explore these things. Otherwise, I may not be touched with this area. So even he given me a 5 different area to deal with this 5 days. So because the real thanks to Mohammad sir only, because he given the idea which are the area I had to cover. Because the reason I explore from my end and I learned something new, that's credit goes to him only. And similarly, I learned a lot of things from the participant. The way you are asking the question might be helpful for my career also. Thank you. Now I will have some kind of confidence, even if the people are asking to take a class for the AI. Even I'm confident for at least the whole day I'm teaching about the AI, because that much of confidence you provided me, the way you're asking. So your questions only make me be shaping me. Thank you so much, all the participants. It's and the co-learners, because I'm learning from you only. So thank you all the co-learners to support me on all the 5 days. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Actually,
Thank you.
this session is open for everyone. If you want to say something regarding this workshop, you can express your views. Anyone speak here and ask or give the views regarding this. Anyone. Can you speak any language? There is a no foundation of language. Yes. And write the chat box. Exactly. What is your experience regarding this 5 day workshop?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am, please.
I'm Dr. Sonali Dharmadhikari from IMED Pune. So it was a very wonderful session, and means we could get to know how we can use AI and Chat GPT in our teaching learning.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you open your camera, please?
Yes. Yes. So it was a very informative and thought-provoking session. Now, in coming days, how we can change our teaching practices and research. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Anyone else?
सर माई सेल्फ डॉक्टर छविलाल दयालबाग आगरा से। मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि इसमें सेशन में काफ़ी चीज़ें सीखने को मिली। चैट जीपीटी का उपयोग करने के लिए मिला, जिससे पीपीटी फॉर्मेशन में भी काफ़ी हेल्प मिली। लेकिन ये जो सेशन है 5 दिन का, अगर इसकी रिकॉर्डिंग मिल जाए तो ज़्यादा बेनिफिशियल रहेगा, क्योंकि सारी चीज़ें याद नहीं रह सकती हैं, कुछ समय बाद हम भूल सकते हैं। तो इसको अगर रिकॉर्डिंग मिल जाएगी तो काफ़ी अच्छा रहेगा।
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will provide. We will provide, sir. We will provide.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Sure.
Yes, anyone else?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam, please.
This is
Hello.
Dr. Kalachalvi from Tamil Nadu, Gandhigram University. Actually, I am a computer science faculty.
Fine, fine.
We are using AI tools and so many things, but I just want to understand that concept of Chat GPT, the role. That's what I attended this. Actually, I first thank our Bharat Academy for giving this opportunity, and Thiyagu sir also. He has explained so many tools, very useful tools for enriching our education as well as our research also, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, anyone else? Thanks all of your good feedback regarding this also. And anyone else want to ask or want to say something? Not regarding me and sir, regarding your self.
Yeah, you can share your idea related to the AI also. That is fine. It's open to all.
Anyone else? Yes, I am. Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, most. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, sir, I want to clarify one concept.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, please, madam.
Sir, actually, you're basically from mathematics background.
Yeah,
Am I
yes,
correct?
Yeah, correct.
I heard one thing that this Chat GPT has failed in some of the mathematics examinations.
Yeah. Even I tried because when I use some kind of Usenet questions, just I put the Usenet questions of the arithmetic operations, and that it's not giving the correct answer. Okay. But yesterday which demo no, for statistical part under coming okay incorrectly, but some kind of understanding about the this one or the mathematical reason it's not recognized correctly. There may be issues that's okay. There may be issues in the ChatGPT also.
Okay, sir, because I am also mathematics background.
Oh, fine.
Before I coming to this MCA, some of my colleagues told that they not cleared that mathematics.
Yeah. Most of the mathematical equations not giving the correct solutions. Okay.
Thank you.
They may update, madam, because the algorithm no. So now the developer what they're doing, wherever the problem in the Chat GPT, they're changing the algorithm. Okay. They will structuring this algorithm.
Finally, this is I think a trial version.
Yeah, it's a trial mode. It's a trial mode.
Okay. By getting this all these challenges, they will upgrade the Chat GPT.
Of course.
Okay, sir. Very nice session, sir.
Oh,
thank you.
Yes,
So I'm Dr. Sudhakar from Central University. I have to congratulate. Actually, I have to thank.
You have actually on regarding this.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Our voices are always breaking. I don't know.
Sir, we can't hear you. I think your voice.
Now you can speak, sir. Actually, you were some.
Okay. Continue.
So I think you have the Bluetooth ratio. There may be issue. Without Bluetooth, you can try to speak. It will be good. I think there may be Bluetooth issues in your end. You can stop the Bluetooth. You can use your own system's audio. Then it may be good. I think. No. You had to disable this Bluetooth. Then only. Yeah, you cannot hear it. Okay. Okay, sir. So sir, you can read it. So you.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Sir. This is a wonderful workshop I have attended for after a very long time. Actually, I'm from a subject on national security studies. Actually, so we used to have a different kind of workshop, which is not part of this kind actually. So more subjective. In fact, it is more subjective. But after attending this workshop, I would know this gathering information. Knowledge is more about information.
Oh, thank you.
And this AI tools are a kind of an important aspect today to develop skills in academics. It is just not only by the traditional method of learning. Now, these AI tools have revolutionized information technology because the information is. So, can you hear me?
Yeah. Your voice is clear. You can go.
So the information has now reached up to the bottom of the pyramid also. Otherwise, if you look at the most of the information will be restricted only to the elite level, but not to the bottom of the pyramid. But now, because of the use of AI tools, I think it is going to create wonders. But only thing is we have to use it according to the ethics. That is the only thing which after attending the classes, I have read some kind of what kind of AI tools or technology can help to uplift people, particularly if this AI helps the people who doesn't have access to the libraries or not having access to such a kind of technology. That is the success of this AI tools. So I read a news from I think if I'm not wrong, it's from Kerala. A porter from Kerala has used his time to study through the Wi-Fi which is getting through the railway stations. Actually, now railway stations have Wi-Fi, and most of the information which he has gathered is through the AI tools, through the use of the Wi-Fi. Now he has become an UPSC officer, IAS. So in that way, these kinds of techniques, what you have taught us, will help us in enhancing our learning and teaching methods also. Thank you so much, and I wanted to thank our organizers also for this wonderful event. I haven't heard of this GPT before. To be frank, after getting this workshop notice through my email, that is where I come to know there is something called Chat GPT. But after attending your session only, I have seen how it is important. So thanks to all of you, sir. Thank you so much, and it's a wonderful session.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Now your voice
I
is clear.
announced the name. Yes, sir. I announced the name. So want to speak. Vani, sir. Vani, sir. Want to speak anything? Aman Nakvi.
Yes.
Dr. Kumari. Vani, sir. You want to say something? You want to speak?
Speaking. Yes.
Vani, sir, can you open your camera?
Well.
Can you open your camera? Actually, we want to see you.
Okay, but I'm dressed in a winter clothing. I'm coming from.
Oh, great, sir.
Yes. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Yes, sir. You say something.
Still, some of it is snowbound, but it's okay. I enjoyed the classes very well. Some of the misconceptions about Chat GPT I had were cleared, though I was still not very clear whether it can do predictive analysis. I had asked some questions about it, but unfortunately my voice was getting choked. So to put it again, for example, I had a question whether using this AI or particularly Chat GPT, we can do prediction about, for example, a very common problem nowadays is which party is going to be winning the election in 2020. Where a lot of news has come. So whether there is a thinking in this direction to put ChatGPT or assisted by AI, artificial intelligence, to answer such questions. You can also. I don't know whether you have thought about it.
Correct, sir. I have understood the question because now up to the Chat GPT, it working based on 2021 database, right? So there is no recent database as well as it not predicting that much level whether who is going to win this election or not. Up to now, it is not working. So it's a good question.
With that, I wish to everybody, particularly the coordinator from Bharat Digital Academy, speaks out.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Aman Nakvi want to ask something and say something. Okay. Kumari Manumuthu Varsa. Viral. and Doli Rani, Dr. Chabilal, Amrita Kumari, Ashish Saini, Sudhakar sir, complete. Dr. Mani Chandra. Dr. Mani Chandra, are you here?
So I think all
Dr.
are,
Mani Chandra.
yeah, they have the other commitment now, so that they may leave this meeting, I think. So it's already 7:30, yeah, about 7:30. So. Sometime they may leave this meeting.
Ah, sir, okay.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay. Yes, Mumtaz Riyasat, Mustafa Mantur. Now, okay, everyone. Thanks for once again joining this wonderful sessions. Such a wonderful session. Last but not the least, we will see you the next time soon for regarding this topic in elaboration for GPT, chat, and AI. So thank you very much, everyone, for coming these sessions, and we will send you certificate on your registered email by tomorrow and after tomorrow, and fill your feedback form. And kindly, I have sent you in chat box and mail and WhatsApp. So kindly fill feedback form. You know? Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you once again. Thank you, Vani, sir. Thank you, Thiyagu, sir. And thank
Okay,
you
sir.
all participants coming this year. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a nice,
Okay,
nice
bye,
day.
bye, bye, sir. Thank you all.
Thank you.
All the
Bye, sir. Bye, sir. Bye.
Bye to all.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.